saw the title before you clicked on it, so I don't know what else to say, bitch, because how the fuck do you think I feel? Like, what the fuck? Okay, you know what, no. We need to talk about it, because that's what I'm doing. I'm letting everything out. Not that I want to leave all this shit in 2022, but, like, I have not talked about it since it happened back in When the fuck did this shit happen? Eventually, this person's been dead for the past 3 years. Like, what do you do with that? Like, I don't know how to, I feel sad about it, I guess, but, like, also, I have other shit going on in my life. I'm so angry right now. I have other shit going on in my life, though, that, like, I don't have time to think about this and be sad over it. Like, the bitch did what the fuck he wanted to do. So, I don't give a fuck. I give a fuck a little bit. Just a little bit. Maybe a lot of bit. Maybe, I don't. But essentially, 2 years ago, or in 2020 of October, my best friend, who has been my best friend since high school, since like sophomore year of high school, ghosted me and stopped talking to me abruptly. And it did this to our entire friend group. It wasn't just me, but you know, it was just like one day. I think how it happened was, honestly, I didn't think anything of it. I texted the bitch. Sorry. I texted him, and I remember the messages were green or something, right? So I was like not thinking anything of it. I was like, oh, it just didn't go through. Like, you know how if you have green messages normally, you got other issues. I'm joking, kind of. Not really. But essentially, like, the message was green. I didn't think anything of it, because I was just like, oh, either his phone's dead, or oh, he doesn't have service, or oh, like, whatever, I don't give a fuck. We talk every single day. I'll text him later. And at that point in time, we didn't have any beef. We weren't fighting or anything. I just had not been talking to him as much as I normally had. A few months prior to all of this, like a few months prior to he ghosted, over the summer of 2020, I traveled to see him in DC. Which I know is during COVID, which everyone's like, not that they shouldn't have been, I have my own feelings about COVID anyway. Separate from that, it was the best fucking time to travel, y'all, just an aside. The best time to travel, the way that I went through security, no one was at the airport. Well, people were at the airport in Atlanta, because Atlanta didn't shut down. Like, there was hella people in the Atlanta airport, like it was just fucking normal outside. It was the way our state just does things. I walked through security and walked straight to the gate. Like, no pauses, no nothing. It was amazing. There was no one on the plane. Best time to travel. It was like I had a private jet, bitch. Anyway, I'm avoiding the hard feelings. I'm avoiding this subject because I don't want to talk about it, but let's continue. I saw him that summer, and he was on some, like, he has a lot of similar issues, or a lot of similar life experiences that I have, in terms of like attachment, or lack thereof attachment, people passing away. We just have a lot of similar issues, and I think that's why we were so close, like we got so close. We never really talked about those issues, though. I don't think he dealt with a lot of different things that he knew he should have dealt with, or knew that he should have been dealing with. He just didn't really talk to anybody. But he talks to me. The few times that he did talk to me, we talked, and things got sad, and like, things got real. But that summer, like when I went to go visit him, he was like on another, I can't say that online. We had a little experience in the woods, and, you know, went on a little field trip, and we just started talking about life. Deep conversations about life. And for me, I was like, you know, just with the little field trip, I was not in the right state of mind in terms of thinking about, like, those things, like in terms of, like, you know, my mom passing away and just like family dynamics and attachment. Like, that's not what I was trying to experience that day. But that's what he was. So, like, it just got really intense. The trip was very, very intense, and he was on some exploratory self-discovery, like, trip. I don't know. And then, like, it's good for him. It was good for him. But mind you, when I talk about me avoiding my life and me avoiding my problems and me avoiding everything that felt bad after my incident, if you don't know what the incident is, I'm not going to explain it. Go look at a video right here where I explained it. You'll get caught up. But essentially, I was at, like, the very beginning of my, like, I'm not dealing with anything negative, fuck all this negative bullshit, and that's when all this went down. So I wasn't talking to him after that trip for, like, how I used to talk to him. We had no beef. We had nothing against each other. I don't think we did. We had no hard feelings. It was just like, you're on your healing trip. You're on your healing shit right now. Great for you. Like, you're healing. You're trying to get your shit together. I'm not, bitch. So like I am not trying to heal. I'm trying to avoid. So like we can't. Like I'm just not gonna talk to you. So we weren't talking like how we used to. Which looking back on it makes me sad because I'm like, damn, if I only knew that he was gonna stop talking to me, maybe I should have been there more for him. Maybe I should have like talked to him more about it because he obviously needed somebody. I think in my mind he needed someone to talk to and like someone who could understand and someone who. Now I feel sad as fuck. I was sad as fuck before, but I'm just now. This is all new revelation to me. Like not new, but like I'm unpacking things. That's what the fuck this video is for. So like I was saying, I texted him. Messages were green. I didn't think anything of it, and then it was like a few weeks later that one of my friends from our friend group, because like we were all friends from high school, moved on, we got older, went to college, but we all still kind of talked every now and then. But me and this guy, we talked all the time. They're like, they asked me, have you talked to so-and-so? And I was like, no, I haven't. Like, I tried to text them a few weeks ago, but like they didn't answer. Why, what's up? Like not thinking anything of it. And they were like, well, like their phone is off. Like their phone is gone. Like it doesn't work anymore. We don't know where they are. They haven't said anything. Like what's going on? And I was like, oh, so they reached out to me because like if anybody, I would think that I would know. But of course I didn't know. And lo and behold, they had changed their fucking phone number and dropped off the face of the earth. And I don't even remember because I don't remember the last conversation we had. I have no idea what we were talking about because the last conversation we had, like I didn't know it was gonna be our last conversation. So that was October of 2020, and they stopped talking to everybody. We did get a hold of their family a little bit and kind of got a picture. They changed their number and moved away. They did some dramatic ass shit. And like honestly, I don't blame them. When all this was going down, my friends were pissed. They were like, "Why would he at least say something?" Like we thought something was wrong. Like he was on the run. We thought someone was trying to kill him. We thought he had a stalker. We thought something was wrong because it's like, who does that? Like especially changing your number, that's dramatic. And then moving away and not saying anything. Like you could say like I need a break from life. I need to do this. I need to do that. But to drop like your closest friends from 8 to 9 years of friendship to just do that and just drop off the face of the earth. And then not check in like maybe a month later, 2 months later, 3 months later. I mean, eventually after 3-4 months, I was like, okay, well, shit. A little fucked up. But even to this day, I still understand why the fuck he did that. Because, bitch, I want to do that. I want to do that so badly right now. I want to drop off the face of the earth. But I have gone through, and this is not to say that this person hasn't, but he hasn't, obviously, because he did this shit. I've gone through enough healing, enough therapy, enough stuff to know how to... I can barely handle my shit, and I feel like I'm drowning all the time right now, especially now. All the stuff I've been avoiding, I feel like I'm barely surviving. But at the same time, I know that I can't keep running from it. I don't know. I want to do what he did. I understood then why he did what he did, and I understand now, which is why it makes it such a complicated thing. Because like, bitch, I want to run away from everything and just become a different person and move. Like, I want to, but it's not how you do life. Long story short, I have not talked to them. I have not talked to him since. If I'm being 100% honest with myself, this is the biggest thing I've been avoiding. Like, obviously, I've missed him. Obviously, I've missed talking to him. And not just about deep shit. Like, there's been stuff in my life, like, where I've just been like, fuck, I'm drowning. I need someone to talk to. I want to talk to this person. Like, I have no idea who else to talk to but this person. I need to talk to this person. It's been like that. But it's also been like, we used to text about stupid shit. I would see a meme about, like, picking up girls or something, and I would send him that or whatever. We would just talk about, like, dumb shit. And I missed that too. I missed talking about not hoes. I missed talking about, you know, with the political climate, I can't say that. I miss talking about dumb shit. I'm just gonna say that. I miss talking about dumb shit with him. And like, I miss my friend, bro. And like, he was one of the closest things I have brothers. I have a brother. I have a brother. Literally, I have a full brother, and then I have like adopted type brothers or whatever. I have brothers, but this was the first person who was like around my age who like actually knew more about me and I knew more about him than like my actual brother did. And it was like, we were just very, very fucking close. And I have blocked this shit out. Like, I blocked out, like I haven't, everything else I've kind of been dealing with a little bit, but this shit I really blocked out. Like, I have not thought about it. Every now and then it will seep back in, because obviously I'm sad. And it's not like I'm just sad that this person isn't there for me to talk to. I'm sad because, like, bitch, 9 years of friendship, like, we were friends for such a long time, and we talked almost every single day, even in college when, like, we didn't go to the same college. We were states apart. You came to my school to visit. I didn't go to their school to visit because it was cold up there, and I tried, but I did come see them in D.C., a few times over the summer, and then also when they moved there officially. I did come to visit them. They came to visit me at my school. Like, we kept in touch, bro. And like, we talked when they went through a breakup. We talked, and then all of a sudden you're just okay. Like, I'm not saying that they were okay with this, but like, that's how it feels, because you were able to just not talk to me all of a sudden. Like, no, like, not even a letter saying like, hey, I still don't want to talk to your ass, but like, I'm sorry for doing this, or like, none of that. There was just no closure. It was just like, one day you dropped off the face of the earth, and that was it. Like, were we ever friends? Were we ever like brothers? Did you ever care about me? Did you... What the fuck? I'm comparing it to how I feel. Like, bro, after all of that time, and that's what gets me with, I think, a lot of attachment shit, is that like, did I not mean anything to you? Do whatever the fuck you want to do, but like, did it not hurt you? And I don't know if it hurt him. If it hurt him, then like, I feel a little bit better, not because he's hurt, but because I knew that, okay, at least it wasn't easy for you to do. Like, you've gone all this time. Like, don't you have other similar, I don't know, instances in your life where you think about things that we've done together, and you're just like, man, I wish I could talk to him, wish I could text him, but you don't? Like, don't you have those flashbacks? Because I do. And it's just like, I don't understand how you can, I don't get it. Like, how you were able to do that. Because that's the one thing that's stopping me from running away, is that like, bitch, I would be gone, and then I'd be like, damn, I want to talk to this person. Damn, I wonder how my parents are feeling. Damn, I wonder how my sister is feeling. Damn, I wonder how my friends are feeling. Like, that would pop in my mind, and it would make me feel so guilty and so bad, and I don't want to reach out. But obviously this person does not, I don't know, because there was no closure. And I keep saying that like, it hasn't hit me yet, and I don't think it has hit me. I've been waiting for the whole like extra sad, because this person died. This person literally died. That's what it feels like. And I've been waiting to be sad about it. I'm not sad about it yet. I don't know how to feel. Obviously I'm sad, but like, what am I supposed to do about it? Because this person not only is still alive, they're not dead, they're still here, but like, I can't talk to them. I guess theoretically, the thing I've been avoiding, I guess, since we're talking about avoidance and me avoiding the hard and bad feelings, it's not talking about how this has hurt me and how this has left me distraught, not trying to get my feelings hurt, because that's how you get your feelings hurt. Like, I'm not trying to bring up, like, I'm not trying to be vulnerable in front of people who I don't think will be vulnerable towards me. That shit hurts, and I feel like maybe I need to be, for like maybe the fact that maybe he'll reach out if I am vulnerable, and if he doesn't, at least I was able to express and get closure from the fact that I tried my very best. I feel like I'm still hiding my true feelings, not for him, but hiding my true feelings about the situation, if that makes sense, because the closure I need is to tell this person that, like, regardless of what happens, I still consider you to be my best friend. It's been 2 to 3 years compared to 9. Like, I still have more history with you in the amount of, like, history than I do in New Year's, if that makes sense. Like, we can make up that time. I just want them to know that, like, I care and I want a relationship back with them, and I will fight for it because you're my bro. But I'm afraid to say that. But at the same time, it's like, what's the worst that can happen? Like, he already does not talk to me. We have not talked for 2 to 3 years. So the worst thing that can happen is that I confirm that he does not want to talk to me, which is what I'm kind of already know now. I just don't want to hear him say it, you know? Because I thought I thought he was like a brother to me, and I'm sad now. And like, I wish I could cry, but I can't cry. Like, I don't really feel like tears coming down, but I feel like I should have tears coming down. Like, I am, like, so much shit has happened, y'all, in the last few years, especially right when he left. That's when, like, the incident happened. He left before the incident happened. He's part of the incident. He was, like, the build-up towards the incident, which me, like, going batshit crazy, not eating, bipolar, a whole bunch of stuff happened after, like, all these people left, him being one of them. Like, he missed the fact that I found out I was officially anorexic, or living with anorexia, sorry. I was super skinny, like, I didn't lose my job, but I stopped working. He doesn't know any of this bullshit, and it's just like, I want to tell him what's been going on. He didn't have to do that shit. Like, it's immature and petty. But then again, he hasn't dealt with all of his attachment shit like me. Well, I haven't dealt with any of it. I have dealt with some of it. But I haven't done that shit. And I even tried to do that shit my senior year of high school before I went into, like, the day hospital. I was at a day hospital because I went, joking. I mean, I did go to a day hospital because I did go. It was a rough time. But I tried that shit. I tried to cut off all my friends because I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm not talking to nobody. I didn't talk to my friends for like 2 weeks. Everyone got mad at me. Number one, everyone got super pissed at me, and I ended up talking to them again. They were like, "Don't you try that shit again? Like that shit sucked. We care about you." Blah 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 blah. He even said that. He even said that to me. We went to therapy together, bro. Granted, this was in 2015, but we went to therapy together and we talked about how me leaving in his life abruptly like that hurt him, and how he did not like that shit. And he got angry about it. So what the fuck do you think that's gonna do to me when you did that? And you know I have attachment issues, and I understand that it's not about me. It's about him and what he was going through, and he was going through some real shit, and that he doesn't necessarily need to think about me in terms of like the bad shit that he's going through. Like, I think of it like this: if he's in the water drowning, I'm in a boat right here. I'm in a boat and I'm safe. If he's drowning, he can't be worried about like, is my boat gonna sink? Am I gonna drown? If like he drowns, like I'm okay. He has to worry about himself first. So he took care of himself first. But at the same time, it's like, did he know that by taking care of himself first, he was also going to then shoot my boat and I'm going to sink too? In which case, like, I'm not really sure what the ethical thing there is to do, because, like, bitch, you save yourself. Like, fuck anybody else. But do y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I understand why he did what he did from a certain point of view. I just don't understand why he had to do it that way, or, like, why he couldn't have done it differently. I don't know, y'all. A lot of this fucking shit is I don't know what to do with. I don't know how to deal with these feelings. I understand how I should feel. I understand how I feel, kind of. But I don't know, like, it's the vulnerability. I have to be vulnerable. And this is the first step. But it's like, I genuinely don't know how to move past the whole idea of, like, don't ask questions, don't search for things you don't want to know the answers to. So how do I not know, like, how do I not want to know the answers? Like, I don't want to know if he misses me, if he doesn't miss me. But, like, how do I, like, get away from that idea? Like, I don't want to know. How do I stop wanting to know? I do want to know, but I don't want to know if it's bad. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. But, yeah. I'm probably going to have to do another one of these, or another few of these, because I was rambling and talking really fast, and I felt like I just kind of vomited words out, and not in a very good sense at all. Yeah, but that's all I gotta say for that. That was a lot. I feel super emotionally drained and tired, so that's gonna be the end of the video. Like, I feel like I need to go sleep, take a nap, because that was a lot. That was a lot, and I feel tired. And I don't think I haven't talked about it on here yet, and there's a lot. See? Peace out, y'all. I said a lot in this. I'll hit y'all back with another video as soon as possible. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Comment what y'all think I should do, because I don't know. And I know y'all can't tell me what to do, but, like, I need some help. Help me, please. All right. Peace.